This is my skin with no makeup on. As you can see, it's very red and blotchy. I have some spots from acne that I get every now and then, and this is my main concern, to create a smooth surface with no brown spots and no red spots.
Here's my biggest piece of advice, and I have no idea why anyone should listen to me on makeup advice because I'm so not a makeup guru. We don't need to be perfect. You just make it a little better. Just go one level. If you feel here, is my makeup getting me just a little bit better? I use this Korean product to even out the skin tone before I apply my foundation. So this woman recommended this product. It's a green skin tint. And I'll put this wherever I have red, and it's just gonna even it out. It's super light. See, it's already even. So yeah, I'm not gonna be perfect, and I don't want to, but look at that. I'm so much better. If I have like a bigger spot from acne, maybe I'll do this right here. This must be my fourth tube. Once the redness dies down, look how amazing it is. This foundation, it's not actually a foundation, it's a skin tint by Ilia. I've been using it for years, years, years. I repurchase it a couple of times a year. It's not gonna make me look flawless, but what I love about it, throughout the entire day, it will stay and it will keep my skin looking dewy and hydrated. This Ilia skin tint, I actually am almost out. I have to buy it, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you too much. It's a dropper. It is so light, and I always get compliments on my skin after I use this. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my beauty blender. So I'm just gonna, look at that. Look at that. I know you're probably thinking it's a little light for me. I don't like to look dark. That's just a personal preference. Look at this. Look how nicely it goes on. The whole day, my skin will look this dewy.
Once I hit my 50s, I definitely had to do my makeup way differently, especially the eyeshadow. There is a bit of a hooded lid on my eyes now, definitely some extra skin that I didn't have before. So the eyeshadow that we used to apply in the crease and that beautiful V doesn't work. Now it's about putting the eyeshadow above the crease to create a lifted effect. Just a shade or two darker than my bronzer or my blush to create this upward effect. Same with my eyeliner, no more winged eyeliner, just a little bit of an angle up. And that makes a difference, and that's enough.
When I do my mascara, I don't just rub it on. I actually go through, I'm using right now a magnifying mirror with a lot of light that's built into this mirror. And I actually separate the lashes one by one. I love this mascara. I keep trying new mascaras, but I go back to this one. Oh, I want to say for a decade. They're real. It lasts, it doesn't flake, although I do change it pretty quickly, but it helps me lengthen and separate my lashes so they never look clumpy. It does require a mirror with amazing lighting and to separate it. This point on this brush, it's got these little bristles that grab onto hairs that are pointing in the wrong way. You know when you have a hair on your eyelashes that are pointing in the wrong way and you want them to fan out in a certain way? Well, with this mascara, not only does it not clump, but this point on the end, it grabs on and it's just amazing. Oh, little bit of a brag moment, sorry. I went on a show on CBS, the Tamron Hall show. They did makeover and they did my hair and makeup. It's something I always thought was fluff and I would never do. They sprayed my makeup so that it would last. I hate the thought of using primers and all extra things. I just want to do enough. I don't want to go overboard. I don't want to have 100 things. And honestly, I felt really weird about spraying stuff on my face to make my makeup stay. Well, I loved what she did. It was this Mario spray. She sprayed it on and it really just stayed on so perfect. So I bought it. So here, I'm doing my makeup now, spraying it on. Beauty influencers recommended sprays for all these years. I refuse. I was like, it's just a thing in my step I'm never going to add. But I'm kind of sold. This Mario spray, it keeps my makeup in place. The other thing I do, okay, I'm going to look really crazy. When you put, and I put a little foundation under my eye. I didn't put concealer. I do have a great concealer by Dermatology that's also so light. I just didn't put it on today. When I put it on, of course, it looks great. Guys, I've tried every single concealer on the planet known to mankind. They all crease. Why? Because you move your face. So before I leave, I smile and I like move my face. And then of course it creases a little. So I just like tap it out with my fingers. And maybe I'll have to do it one more time throughout the day. But again, perfection's not the goal. This is the final look with the Ilia Skin Tint. I love it. I'm gonna look dewy and fresh all day, and with the Mario spray, it's gonna last. I like to be easy, low maintenance. I know that kind of sounds funny. I'm not really low maintenance, no.
I try to end every video with a random rant or a fun fact just so you can get to know me. Today I have a random rant.
My son's a third-year medical school student. He's really into medicine and he's going to have an amazing bedside manner. So whenever I have things around health, I always share with him because I want him to also learn from me, a woman going through things. And I am struggling with perimenopause. And yesterday I said, David, I want you to know when you learn about women and their hormones, it's a real thing. I am feeling so anxious and nervous and I'm sad for no reason. And I know it's because the hormones are just wreaking havoc on my brain, right? My brain was used to having my hormones at this level and now all three hormones are dropping. I said, I want you to know that women actually suffer. And as a man, and I don't know how much of it you've learned in medical school, I want you to know. Do you know what he said to me? He said, yeah, no, I know, I learned about it. Just don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it, he said. Guys, we got it hard. We're superstars that we even get through this part of life. Another thing that I do to manage the redness, and as you could see, no makeup on right now. So if you're interested about this treatment that I've been doing for years, watch this video next.